Yo, what's up, man? It's the Lobby Podcast Arcade Edition, man. We're gonna really got a few topics we want to talk about, man. There's been a lot of stuff going on in gaming. We're gonna try to cover as much as we're gonna cover on this one episode, and we're just gonna keep it going from there, man. But I hopefully everybody been gaming. There's been a lot of like new games being released. There's been a lot of comments, concerns about a lot of games. But again, we're gonna try to touch a little bit as much as we can. And we're gonna get back to it, man. And we're really just glad to be back, man. We're gonna be more consistent. And thank you guys for just sticking with me, man, through all of this, man. Really just getting this stuff back together. We're gonna really stick it out together. Got a whole thing laid out for y'all, a lot of fun laid out for you guys. Definitely got a lot in store for y'all. Definitely. But first, let's get into this first topic. Last week, that was a game that dropped. It was Double O Seven. I didn't play it yet. I just got it like actually a couple of days ago. I was playing Luna Abyss, man, which is a very good game. If you look on my page, I got a couple videos about it. I'm actually going to put a review about it this week that's coming out from beating it, and my opinion if it's a game to pick up or to wait if it comes on sale. So definitely check that out, man. But back to what I was saying, 007 came out. Saw a lot of my fellow gamers playing it, enjoying it, sent a lot of good reviews. But there's good news about it, man. So as you can see right here, is that First Light sold 1.5 million sales in the first 24 hours, man. That is amazing. That's really good. That's really good support from the game. The game has been anticipated for so long, man, and it's out, man. And it's I've saw clips about it, and there's been a lot of good things that's been out about it. And I'm definitely feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really happy that it's playing out the way it is playing out. And I got really no things. I'm excited to play it. I want to play it, and I'm gonna definitely check it out. So you should see footage of me playing this game this week. So um definitely check it out, man. Give it a shot, man. And it's basically kind of like it's made from the same people that made Hitman. If you like Hitman games, you can, those are kind of like stealthy missions where you have options. You can go stealthy, you can just go out guns blazing. But it's one of those games that's made by Hitman. It seemed like they really delivered, and I'm really happy to see that it's being played the way that it's being played. So let's give them a shout of applause on that, man. They did a really good job on that, man. For real. Like, let's give it to them. You got to give it to them, man. It's hard to make a game these days that people like because it's so strict on gaming. Another game that I saw, the trailer was I think last week at the PlayStation State of Play. I've been waiting on it for a long time. It's one of my favorite Marvel characters, but definitely a game. But it has a few things that I want to talk about with it, right? And without further ado, let's talk about it. Wolverine. The footage that we saw was so impressive, man, to me. Insomniac did an awesome job with what the game is as so far. The content, the gore, the fluidness of the game. I really liked what they had, but there have been complaints. People were let down because they expected an open world game. If you don't know, Wolverine is not an open world game, it's a linear game. So a linear game is kind of a game where you start somewhere and you have to get to point A to point B. It's not where you just freely walk around, pick up missions, do assignments, kind of like how Spider-Man was. It's not like that. It's a linear game. So a lot of people had a lot of complaints about that. I really don't have a complaint about it. As long as the gameplay matches and the storyline matches, I don't have a problem with it. Some people do. So if you didn't watch it at State of Play, if you didn't, this is something that I think that everybody should know that it's not an open world game, it's a linear game. I don't think it should make a difference. Games are games. I think the delivery of the gameplay was really great. Um, it doesn't really seem like the X-Men are really involved in it like that. Like, it's just really just solidly about Wolverine. The game was really great. One of the things I really kind of questioned myself, and I actually saw other people question it, was the regeneration of Wolverine when he gets hurt. Like his suit's torn up, and then when he regenerates, his whole suit regenerates. You definitely got to check out the film. I'll actually put some on my page, and we can definitely check that out. So that's my concern. But the gameplay was really nice. But it's coming. I can't wait. It's September, I believe. September is going to be a really banging year for PlayStation games. Solo single player games. Definitely going to be a time for that. So we got to definitely look out for that. Also, what I wanted to talk about, there was a showcase on June 4th. If you know me, if you ever follow me, one thing that I love is I love college football. June 4th, they had a presentation about NCAA, and it is here. Presentation is here. We've got the news that we wanted. As you can see, the cover players, great players, Kevon Lacey, Malachi, Tony, the coach from Indiana, and I think Dante Moore from Oregon. This is the cover, man. I really love the cover of the coach because that coach is an awesome coach. The Indiana coach. The one thing that I did like about this too is that first of all, the game is finally coming to PC. Oh my God. Years later, man. Do you know how long we've been waiting for NCAA to come to PC, man? Oh my God. It's been like one of the biggest places where they put so many mods and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to really just see this come to PC, man. Definitely excited. And let's give this another round of applause, man. Because Jesus, if I don't want to play it on PlayStation, I can play it on my PC. So that's like, is it really getting to the point to where you only got to buy a PlayStation, have my PlayStation for Wolverine and the single player titles, which that's okay. But NCAA is gonna be cross-platform on all consoles. It's gonna be great, man. I like what they did with the Dynasty mode. They have us implemented NIL to it. That is one of the really good features. There's also in-game mechanics that they worked on. The press and release, the when the ball's in the air, timed catches. It's a lot of good stuff, man. So if y'all definitely want to check that out, go to the EA website, man. They really did a good job with it. But I don't really know what the game's gonna entail. They're probably gonna drop more news. There's gonna be a beta that's gonna be coming out soon. So we definitely got to check that out, man. If you're an NCAA fan, you got to check this out. So yeah. So as we cover with Madden, we covered. Now we cover NCAA. Now we got to cover the other EA Sports game that comes out the next month. Madden 27. Okay, I want to talk about the game, but I also want to talk about this cover. This cover has got a lot of controversy in social media. Reason being is that Caleb Williams' fingernails is painted. There's a lot of people that have a lot of controversy, that a lot of people that don't agree with that. A lot of people have personal opinions about that. I personally don't really got a problem with it because I feel like there's been other album covers that have did other things that have been besides this. Because most people, I was on the podcast last night. Shout out to King Walker, man. We was on his podcast, and he was like, Madden usually has a cover where they have a football player in the middle of doing an action on the front of the screen. But there's been some Maddens that it has not. Like I know the Madden cover with Adrian Peterson, he was just standing there with his helmet off. Also, there was an NCAA cover with Reggie Bush where he had writing on the Band-Aids under his eyes. So I feel like Madden has always piece by piece let people express themselves on covers. But I think this is one that's been controversial. But it really doesn't. It shouldn't really affect me, but also doesn't affect me. But it has affected a lot of people in the community, especially Boosie. Little Boosie had a strong opinion about it. Definitely want to check out what he had to say on Instagram if you really want to know more about how he felt about it. He did say some things I kind of agree with, some things I did disagree with. But everybody has their opinion. I respect their opinion. So definitely, really a game that they really worked on. There's a lot of features that they added to it. One thing that I liked about the presentation of both games, they broke down how each game is going to be so different, AI wise, features wise. So even though it's two games, they have two different type of styles and two different type of directions that they're going. And I really liked in this presentation, they emphasize on letting people know that if you buy NCAA, this is the type of environment NCAA is going to be. If you buy Madden, this is the type of environment you're going to get. I like that they emphasized that. That was um, a really good approach. Um, Definitely a really good approach. So I think NCAA comes out July 9th. I think Madden comes out around the 24th or something like that. Don't quote me on that date. I really didn't care too much about Madden because I'm really an NCAA player. I play Madden casually, but I'm really an NCAA player first. So, with that being said, um, I'm really excited to play a lot of these games, man. It's really been a lot of good stuff going on, and this is our little chit chat. But before I leave this chit chat, right? Before I leave this chit chat, there was an announcement. I saw it yesterday. It might have been the day before, but it is one that I am so excited for, and I've been hearing about it for so long. I've been so curious about it, um, anxious for it. It's been like up there, kind of like with Grand Theft Auto, because I've been so much of a fan of it. And yesterday they dropped the news on it, man. And without further ado, if you like Ninja Turtles, this is gonna be something really intense, And if you know about this, and if you don't know, now you know. Coming up soon is The Last Ronin. We've got confirmation that The Last Ronin is in development. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you, man. That's really great. I hope this game really hits the mark because this is one of my favorite things that's out there, man. The Last Ronin, man. The storyline, just everything about it is just so cool, man. I've saw so much. Um, it's just so much imagination that's gonna come with that, man. And I'm really just excited for it. If you're a Ninja Turtles fan, this is gonna eat your heart out. This is gonna be great, man. This is gonna be exciting. It's good news. We need to support it. We need to get as much info as we can get on it. It's really good, really good. It's really good to see this, man. That they got this out, man. I'm really happy to see this. We don't really got too much details about it, but we really got to pay attention because this is gonna be a really good game. I hope it's gonna be a really good game. Let's just hope they don't mess it up because you got so much of a hype train behind this. It's gonna be hard to mess it up. I pray to God. I pray to the video game gods that they don't mess it up. I don't. I hope they don't. So this is our quick little episode of Chit Chat. Again, um, we're not gonna be here long. We're just gonna talk. We gotta talk about it. We're gonna get out, man. I don't really feel like I gotta be on here a whole hour just to express the stuff that I talked about. I just want to keep my people, my fans, my followers, my fellow gamers in the loop of what's going on, man. And um, we back. We're gonna do a lot more. We dropping these chit chat episodes. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. We're gonna have more content, more discussion. And again, man, hit that like button, share, subscribe. It goes for us. It's free to share, to salute, to send off, to inform people about what's going on over here, man. And again, I just want to say thank you guys for following, and I'm back. So, with that being said, I am out.